That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Bucks. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Indiana. They're ninth best in the conference.
And seeing where Indiana is, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, Greg, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
The Bucks took a massive leap in Coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at the perfect time. The new facilities, the energetic fans, the great roster, ownership, front office, everything is set up to have great success. And he added, I feel fortunate to be the coach. Kevin?
The feeling no doubt mutual. Thanks, DA. A lot of trade rumors beginning to swirl now, Brent. Several teams out there trying to add talent, and sometimes it comes at the expense of team chemistry.
It can, and I think teams who are very, very aware of their potential to be into the playoffs are careful to tinker with that. If they know they're going to have an opportunity to play in the postseason, the additions that they have to make, Kevin, they have to understand that that player coming in is great for us, but how is it that that player comes in? Who does it affect in our locker room?
Or they make a trade or don't make a trade because they're worried about team chemistry and how it'll be affected.
Exactly. Yeah. But again, I'll go back to an addition sometimes into a locker room with just that talent may affect the talent you already have. And if you're really cognizant of that fact, sometimes not making the deal is the best deal to make.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Marvin Williams is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Sabonis finds Turner. Back to Sabonis. Double clutches. Good D by Lopez. Middleton the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Indiana off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Brogdon outside. Pass to Oladipo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Here's Bledsoe. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Knicks in New York. Basket counts.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here's Brogdon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Here's Warren. A rebound by Brook Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Williams throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Brogdon, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Sabonis. A second chance effort. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
They get it back. Here's Turner, and at last they get one to fall.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound.
Now here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Brogdon outside. Puts up a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Bledsoe passes to Williams. Back to Bledsoe. The tray. Sabonis grabs the board.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally miss one.
That evens the score. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here is Bledsoe after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Bledsoe looking it over. Middleton the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton finds Williams. And the Bucks miss again. Lopez with the steal for 3. Middleton up again. It's good on the putback.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Pass to Sabonis. Oladipo with the ball. Back to Sabonis. Oladipo against Matthews. Matthews with the steal. Middleton outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
And last year, Chris Middleton not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
And that one falls for Middleton. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Brogdon against Bledsoe. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Back to Brogdon. Fires the 3. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Pacers trail by 5. Brogdon right side. Now the pass to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Warren. Pass to Oladipo. Shoots over Matthews. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Matthews against Oladipo to end the run. Good D by Matthews.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Brogdon against Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now, here's Sabonis following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Sabonis, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Williams, good work defensively by Turner.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Now, here's Brogdon. Lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got his third basket of the night right there. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But
yeah.
If the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Williams. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Pacers trail by 10. Lamb up top. His last outing, he had 8 points. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You feel like Jeremy Lamb has been in the league forever, mostly known for being a piece in the Harden trade when he left OKC, but Lamb is coming to his own the last few years.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Lamb. And Jeremy Lamb, you feel like, Greg, he could be kind of a late bloomer.
The improvement he's shown the last few seasons has been huge. Much more comfortable as a scorer, and the defense has picked up for him as well.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Bucks now. They're leading by 8. Outside Hill. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Lopez outside. There's the triple. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's McConnell following the three from Brook Lopez. Shot clock at 6. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Turner finds McConnell. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 13. Pass to Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Turner. And the stretch center in demand for Miles Turner. Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
Both free throws good from Turner.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Lopez. It's back to Hill. And it's good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Leaf following the basket by George Hill. Clock at 6. And Lamb, here we go. Here's McConnell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's top scoring teams. 5th best, the Bucks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Now Hill, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Ilyasova dishes to Lopez. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Over in the corner, Lamb. McConnell passes to Lamb. Here's Leaf. And yes, it's good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Bucks leading by 11. And here is Hill. Lopez outside. To the middle. The kick out to Ilyasova. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Hill. McConnell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Connaughton, covered by Lamb. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
.59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Turner. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Connaughton passes to Ilyasova, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ilyasova's got 7 points in the game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Leaf. Outside, Lamb. And there's the pass to McConnell. Here's McDermott. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by McConnell. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Count it.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bucks lead by 16. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Pacers trail by 16. Ilyasova out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Hill. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. McDermott with a steal. And Indiana shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Inside. And Turner throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 14-point game. McConnell kicks to Holiday. From the baseline. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. They get it again. Turner. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Korver for 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Well, the Milwaukee Bucks are just so strong in and around the paint.
Well, so good last year. The team was third in points in the paint themselves and first in points in the paint allowed last year. That means they got in there and then they defended it well. Tough as nails defensively, causes a lot of problem for teams who rely on chippies around the basket to get themselves in the offensive flow.
Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing,
popcorn, right
and the
next to it.
popcorn,
Hot
what
dog
else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah,
Right there.
nachos.
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a big one.
Because when you've done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep.
You
Was
don't
this
feel bad.
basketball related, or did we go somewhere else
All
with
a part of the whole conversation.
that? I think we covered it.
No good on the free throw.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Marvin Williams is checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. Wesley Matthews checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. He hits the second from the line. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Holiday, the pass to Turner. Dishes it to Warren. Shot clock at 6. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Matthews. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Lamb.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Holiday looking for an opening. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Pacers trail by 16. Warren finds Holiday. Stolen by Middleton. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Brent, when you watch Eric Bledsoe go to the rim, you just have to admire what an incredible finisher he is.
Well, Bledsoe, I think, has always relied on the fact that his physical stature, not in terms of his height at 6'1", but his width and strength allows him to go in there and be a bit of a bulldog, to get contact and to make things happen. So never has shied away from that.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that the players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on. When players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league, that the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. And he knocks down the first one. And when he's on the floor, he's very productive. But the one knock on T.J. Warren is that he's prone to missing games.
Never played more than 66 games in his young career, Kevin. So something hopefully he can check off his list this year is work his way into the high 70s and be a consistent performer out there and avoid losses of games.
Both free throws good from Warren.
Well, coming into the NBA out of North Carolina State, T.J. Warren, we knew, was a remarkable scorer. He also had a 40-point game in the league, so continuing to get better and better as he stays hungry on the offensive end.
Now here's Middleton. 26 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Sabonis. It's Brogdon on the wing. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Here's Bledsoe. Middleton on the wing. Fires the three. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 17. Matthews against Oladipo. Back to Sabonis. Oladipo taking his time here. Taken away by Williams. Middleton for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Middleton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Pacers trail by 20. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Middleton against Warren. Back to Turner. Outside Warren. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Warren's got 5 now.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Now here's Bledsoe. Lopez outside. Middleton on the wing. To the right side. Here's Bledsoe. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now here's Brogdon. He has 7. Passes it to Oladipo. Outside Warren. Over Middleton. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Bledsoe against Brogdon. Bledsoe passes to Williams. Back to Bledsoe. Williams up on top. Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Warren. Middleton can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 15. Now Brogdon. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a change here. Leafs checked in. Oladipo against Matthews. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. Again, Indiana.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
Brogdon against Bledsoe. There's the pass to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. They could use a bucket. He kicks it to Williams. 3 on the clock. Here's Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Pass to Leaf. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Matthews. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pacers trail by 18. And here is Brogdon. He's got 7. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
Bledsoe with it. Middleton outside. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. For the 3. It's hauled in by Warren. Pacers trail by 16. Here's Leaf. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Marvin Williams. Pacers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leaf. A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Marvin Williams. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. No good on the 2nd free throw. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives. Well, Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this 2nd contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
And for Middleton, he was drafted in the 2nd round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this that he needed to grow, and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked 2nd round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Lamb, he's checked in for Indiana.
One shot.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Here's Middleton. The Pacers pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Lamb kicks to McConnell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Hill. He dishes it to Korver. Pass to Lopez. Tries from the block. And that's off the glass and in. Lopez has got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
McConnell passes to Leaf. Middleton against Lamb. Passes it to Leaf. Shoots a three. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Middleton. The layup off target. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Indiana. It's a 14-point game. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Milwaukee has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brogdon kicks to Leaf. Fires from deep. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 16. To the inside. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Middleton. 6 points for George Hill.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
The Pacers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Milwaukee has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Ilyasova. And Ilyasova throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Lamb against Middleton. Now here's Lamb. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the whistle blows, it's going to be on Chris Middleton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Pacers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Five seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Connaughton. Chris Middleton has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pacers trail by 19. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Turner and Sabonis playing inside. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Here's Bledsoe following the basket by T.J. Warren. Lopez left side. The fader. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brogdon outside. Over in the corner, Warren. There's Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect. A guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Here's Brogdon after the basket by Milwaukee. There's the dish to Warren. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
2 points. That one goes. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. Now here's Turner. Sabonis, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Brook Lopez.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good. Sabonis.
Now, Sabonis has a tremendous skill set for a 7-footer. Remember his dad, Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, very creative in his own right.
Now here's Bledsoe. The pass to Matthews. The three. The rebound by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 16. Now Warren pulls it up. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe knows he's got the green light there to just rise up and shoot it. He did it there.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brogdon against Bledsoe. And here is Brogdon. He's got 10. Turner dishes to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. Warren's got 4 this quarter.
TJ Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
Here's Bledsoe. The shot, no good. Good D by Brogdon.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Kicks it to Turner. Lets it fly from 18. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game. Brogdon against Bledsoe. Oh, Middleton in position. That one misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Bucks leading by 15. Inside. And the jam by Bledsoe.
So much we talk about Bledsoe's athleticism. It was an eye-opener when he first came into the league. That plays another one.
Here's Brogdon. Down low. Tries again. And Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got 11.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Outside Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. Lets it go from 11. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Lopez, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Pacers trail by 15. Brogdon kicks to Turner. Matthews against Oladipo. Back to Turner. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Middleton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Poked loose. Brogdon with it. 10 points for him. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here is Matthews. 5 points in the game. The fadeaway, and it's Williams. That time the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Have to be wary of Williams. His mid-range jumper is outstanding and often on the money.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 17. Outside Turner. And that one drops for him. He's got 12.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Bledsoe passes to Williams. Offensive rebound. Feeds to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Pacers trail by 17. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Oladipo. To the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Bledsoe. 9 points in the game so far. Right side, Williams. Shoots over Turner. Goes back up. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Williams. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Warren. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hill passes to Ilyasova. And the shot is good. Ilyasova's got 11 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pacers trail by 17. Pass to McDermott. Dishes to Lamb. Back to McDermott. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. McDermott's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now that's McDermott territory. You might as well stake a claim out there. Shoots a high clip from downtown.
Now Hill. He's got 6. Outside Korver. It's back to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. Over Holiday. And it's Connaughton missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And a wide open look for Lamb. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Bucks leading by 11. Passes to Connaughton. Lopez inside. Turner covering. Lopez, no luck. Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lamb against Hill. Lamb dishes to Turner. Holiday left side. Lets a floater go, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds in the game. Connaughton passes to Hill, and he banks in the layup. 8 points for him.
Yeah, smart play there. George Hill good at figuring out ways in the paint to score the basketball.
Well, he's not a locked-in starter these days, but Brent, George Hill can be effective off the bench.
Comes in at the 1 or the 2 guard position, can guard the 1 through 3 positions, and because of George Hill and his massive amount of playoff experience, there's a lot of confidence in the coaching staff to get George out on the floor, and that he's going to make the right play at the right time.
That free throw, no good.
That's a good stroke by McDermott, looking to find opportunities like that. He has limitless range.
And he's good on the second. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's McConnell to the paint. Lopez with the block. Outside Hill. And it's Korver in the corner. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 6 points for Kyle Korver.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Here's Holiday. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He dishes it to Turner. And the pass to McConnell. Holiday, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bucks leading by 15. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And for a 7-footer, you know, Lopez distributes it well. Consistent at looking to set up his teammates.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to McDermott. Down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. The feed to Ilyasova. Korver passes to Ilyasova. Over McDermott. And too long on the shot. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Lamb. And Lamb slams it home.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here is Hill. 8 points for him. Here's Connaughton. Lopez passes to Ilyasova. Count that bucket. Ilyasova's got 4 this quarter.
It's nice to see the confidence he shows on his inside game and ability to get the shot up before the defender can do anything.
Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Turner. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Here's Connaughton. Yep, that one goes in there. Connaughton's got 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Lamb with the ball. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Defensively, we got to keep these guys in front of us shooting contested 2. All right, play defense without fouling, and they get 1 shot.
Being aggressive, GA, without fouling. That's a good message, and that's what Coach McMillan wants.
The worst thing you can do is bail a team out. It's important that they just lock down here defensively.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ilyasova at the 4 with Lopez at the 5. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pacers trail by 17. And Lamb kicks to Turner. Bounce pass from McConnell. On the wing, Lamb. Guarded by Korver. Pass to McConnell. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Korver, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And that matchup against the Sixers, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
Lopez dishes to Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
The first free throw is good.
And the athleticism that George Hill can bring to the point guard position makes him impressive. He does it so well on both ends, especially when he's engaged.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Milwaukee. Indiana also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Turner, and it's T.J. Warren in for Lamb. He hits both from the stripe. Pacers trail by 19. Outside Holiday. The pass to Warren. Shot from 12. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Hill deciding where to go with it. Here's Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Brook Lopez.
Yeah, Brook Lopez, if he gets some rhythm, he becomes a very dangerous scorer for this offense.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Sabonis. And Holiday has it in the corner. And so Indiana again turning it over. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. A different look for Milwaukee. Williams comes in for Ilyasova. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. The Pacers also with a sub. Oladipo, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Bucks leading by 21. Bledsoe passes to Williams. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
Now here's Middleton following the missed shot by Sabonis. Shot's good by Middleton.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
The Pacers have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. McConnell with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Oladipo again missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Knocked loose and stolen by McConnell. Pushing it up to stop the run. Oh, wow!
Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Bucks leading by 22. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Middleton finds Bledsoe. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
No good that time.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Lopez against Sabonis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Second chance shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Oladipo following the basket by Brook Lopez. Three-pointer, and there's Oladipo on the assist by McConnell. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe outside. The kick out to Matthews. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Middleton.
The versatility Middleton offers up is exceptional. A capable defender, a good scorer, an effective shooter. Those are the kind of switchblade players the coaches love.
And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's Brogdon. Oladipo outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Milwaukee leading by 20. Bledsoe outside. Middleton. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Becoming much more sure-handed as a ball handler. Oladipo showing the moves there.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bledsoe passes to Middleton. Back to Bledsoe. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And again, the Bucks miss. Pacers trail by 18. Brogdon outside. Passes it to Sabonis. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Here's Middleton. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Middleton's got 22.
This is a good sign for the offense, handing the ball off to Middleton, who right now has got it going.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Oladipo against Matthews. Back to Sabonis. Now here's Oladipo. He's tightly guarded. Williams with the block, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Milwaukee leading by 20. Now Bledsoe. The pass to Williams. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
Hill, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timeout called the Pacers. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Middleton.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Sabonis. Middleton against Warren. Back to Sabonis from past the arc, and the three ball is good. Sabonis has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Hill against Brogdon. Williams scanning the floor. Lopez passes to Williams. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Doesn't go that time.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And here is Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. He kicks to Warren. Looking to get back on track here. Good D by Lopez.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Right side, Williams. Shoots over Turner. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now, here's Warren. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Just 5 to shoot. And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. Right. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni. But that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:51 left in the game. It's stolen by Hill. Middleton drives in. He feeds it to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 6th assist on the night.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Hill pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 22.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Chris Middleton.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Yes, that goes in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
The 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. DJ Wilson comes in for Marvin Williams. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Matthews. Passes to Brown. Clock at 6. It's back to Hill. And the shot goes in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And there's the pass to Bitadze over Ilyasova. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out in transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.